Please help me bust. Help me bust there, mister. I'll let you bust down my barnyard door. I fucked it up there at the end, but it's okay. Here's 69.9 radio. The cum. The nut.
We got Ben on today.
Applause.
What's going on, Ben?
Woo.
Nothing much. I gotta put on my podcast voice. Yeah.
Podcast voice. It's like when you call your girlfriend and then a buff black dude picks up.
How you doing?
A buff black dude doing radio voice. Hey yo, what's happening here?
Here on the RIFF Ranch.
105.7. The jizz. I'm sorry.
The jizz.
This is my whole ride over here. It's like narrating my surroundings in radio voice.
For like 30 straight minutes in traffic.
Everything he said on the way over here was in radio voice, just like that.
I think I can handle it.
Here I am, once again, young and now I'm thinking.
Ugh.
Yeah, there you go. You can do Katy Perry too. It's really cool. Drop it like it's hot. Here we are, once again. You and me. Or like a good Tucker Carlson.
We should do a mind meld since we have a guest on. Oh, you know what I just realized? Our last guest was Derek. I don't think we did a mind meld with him, did we?
No, we did.
We did?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I paused it for a second.
Mind meld.
I'm just going to
be like...
Here, okay, so like you have to... Yeah, we haven't done a mind meld on here in a while, but basically like we're going to count down 3, 2, 1, and you're both supposed to say a word and kind of find like the common ground. You're trying to say the same word kind of shit. We'll do one as an example. Are you ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Delicious.
Shrimp. Oh, delicious.
Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Panda Express.
Oh shit.
Okay.
1, 2.
Wait. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Mongolian beef.
Mongolian. No, that's not how that works. We're actually very bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be terrible at it.
We actually almost never say the same thing.
Yeah. Hold up. 1, 2, 3.
Fried rice.
Oh.
Dang. That would have. You should have said fried rice. You're weird.
Man, I was thinking about fried rice. If that's. I was still thinking about he said shrimp, and I've been stuck on the fried rye.
Fried rice.
Dude, you telling me a crab goon did this? That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Dude, my throat's gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yes.
I couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna do these obnoxious voices all the time. By the end of it, I can't discern which is really mine and which is like my throat's just so constricted. So I sound like I'm a fucking dick.
He's like, I can't stop. I have a problem.
When you hit that DMT card, you're gonna have some weird shit you're saying.
I'm sitting there talking to myself like, oh my God, I see God. Look at me. Now I'm God. Why is God gay?
You want to try a mind meld?
Oh yeah.
Look, I mean, it's not gonna go well, but I can try.
Okay.
All right.
Just clear your mind.
Yep.
Clear your mind of all things. Okay. Good.
You want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Oh, okay. Y'all know each other better, so
Okay.
I'll go ahead.
All right.
Because I was going to say something crazy.
3, 2... Wait. I had something and then I forgot
3, 2, 1!
Nut button!
There you go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Megamind.
Megamind.
What'd you say?
Nut.
Oh, yeah, I should have said no.
I have nothing to make a mind.
That's a weird.
I don't really know a whole lot about Megamind.
You think there's Megamind fan fiction?
Oh, there's
There's absolutely
Rule
that'd be
34 of the
hilarious.
internet is that there's porn of everything.
You actually get like a 5-minute segment of Megamind fan fiction and see how it goes.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Fanfiction.
Pussy.
Oh.
Sorry.
Pussy!
It's always on my mind. Sorry.
Good.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Good.
Pussy fanfiction.
He's like, I'm trying to fit into a vibe here. Bailey keeps saying weird
Not
shit
really.
about
I'm
you.
really just.
So I'm really disassociating right
Sorry. Yeah, it's happening. My mind's gone blank.
You're about to be Elon Musk here in a second once you fucking hit this J of this shitty weed I got.
now.
This is the first time smoking a joint on the podcast, during the podcast.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Hell yeah. Throughout most of that time we were doing this, it
hold
would
up.
be me hitting dabs.
Here, let me get it right.
Oh, I hit my first dab a couple days ago too.
You did your first dab a couple days ago?
Yeah, Sydney gave it to me.
I'm gonna put a beer in the fridge.
Shit, son. I They still got it going.
Would you like a beer, Ben?
Fuck it, yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I used to smoke dabs all the motherfucking time. I just, I don't know.
It just lays me the fuck out. It's great. I just sat there for like fucking. I think we watched. It wasn't Dune, but it was something. I can't even remember. That's how laid out I was. I was just lit. I put my AirPods in and I just started fucking zenning out.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, did it do that thing where you hit it and it makes you feel like you're upside down for a second?
No, actually no.
No.
I was just chill.
That still
It was a small dive. It wasn't anything crazy because she knew I hadn't done it before.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm kind of mean. I'd be throwing people to the wolves.
I would like to get thrown to a
Like
wolf.
somebody be like,
honestly.
"Oh, I've always wanted to do a dab," and I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let me hit you a dab." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna give you a big one, but I definitely give somebody a big one."
That's what I want. I
do
want
just
to
little
be
tiny little things. I don't want to because I get uncomfortable when I smoke too much weed. I mean, I'm a seasoned pothead, but for some reason, at my age now, I'm just.
They were sitting out, so I put them in the freezer. Give it like 5-10 minutes.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Very good.
Now she remembers that she told me if I stole the bowl, I could smoke in the office. Right?
Ah, yeah, she did. She did say that.
She did say that, so she can't get mad about it. When I
She,
Who's smoking? Mm-hmm.
But also, we could open this if it does.
No.
All you do is just pump these side things open and this panel comes out.
yeah, that's crazy. You notice how there's not a tree there anymore? There used to be a tree right in front of
Oh
us.
yeah, you told me about that.
Now we're putting an AC up in here, and it's not gonna be so damn hot all the time.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, since the summer ended, it hasn't been that crazy hot in here to me. But I just
But like the
probably
summer's about
retain
to
heat.
start.
Yeah, I was
again,
about to
so-
say.
Oh yeah, it's about to be hotter than two mice fucking in a wool sock, son.
It's fucking wool
You can't have
socks
that.
on.
Oh, bro, let me wear the pinky ring for the.
Does it fit your pinky?
Yeah, it does. My pinky ain't that big. Come on now.
Sorry, you're just so big. It's an
My
optical
pinky is
illusion.
the size of a winky. I know, they're that crazy. Like, I'm so big, you think like everything would be here. And then I pull out my
Satanic.
little phalanges, and they're like,
Mm.
ah. You was reading my
Yeah,
satanic,
yeah,
like,
sick
sick shit.
Mm.
Have you ever seen a show
He's
called
got
The
a
Sopranos?
He's got a sickle and
I've seen clips. I haven't actually
Yeah, I also
took
have a
the time
hammer
and
and
watched
sickle
it.
tattoo
Though.
on
Yeah,
my
because
leg.
he's pro-communism, so he has a sickle
Yes,
and
sir.
hammer.
When I was doing a lot of cocaine, I was pro-communism. Now it's more like a bit. That fucking I get too excited about if I talk about it for too long.
No, but also likes communism. That's
Yeah,
what I would-
Yeah.
Nut Button is actually friends with Frida Kahlo, a notorious communist. That's crazy
So-
stuff.
They plug their website,
They plug
thenutbutton.com.
thenutbutton.com.
That's crazy.
Isn't
They
it?
only sell the nut button, no variations.
.com. Dude, I
So-
fucking love this pinky ring, motherfucker.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you dang solid gold pinky
Solid-
ring, and you just
Oh, it's not solid gold.
I put that finger in my boo.
What?
Ooh.
I'm just trying to think. Wait, which side looks better, the left side or the right side?
Right side, I think.
nah,
It
look,
looks like it fits better on the right.
really.
I think so. Wait, put it on the left again?
Usually, I mean, if you got a ring, you got to put it on the left.
Maybe it
right?
fits better on the left. It looks like you kind of struggled to
Yeah,
get it off the right there.
you got the chain on. and
Yeah.
Everything. You have to have it on the left.
The gold and silver.
So what we're gonna talk about today here on the fucking RIFF RANCH podcast.
Let's talk about
okay?
Dune a little bit.
We're gonna talk about the Dunes.
Talk about
We're
the
gonna
Dunes.
talk about how Christopher Walken
Oh, Christopher
is the
Walken.
fucking
He's
mob boss of the universe.
He's the emperor.
Yeah, he's the fucking emperor. I thought that was so funny.
That is pretty funny. I'm
That's
not
so
gonna
funny.
lie.
He comes out, he goes, all right, fellas, hey, you heard me over here, hey, Linguini, say, look at me, okay? Look at me. This is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna sell this spice stuff everywhere, okay? We're
I thought we're gonna get a little calm.
it'll make somebody fly over here, make somebody see the future over there. And there are these, what do they call them? The Freemans, they don't even listen to the Foo Fighters. They don't know what's going on.
The
Anyway,
Foo Fighters.
Not listen to Foo
whatever,
Fighters.
that's my really bad Christopher Walken.
You had it at first, and then it went like more Tony Soprano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're kind of going.
You fucking
between
talking at me? You fucking look at me. You see me in the face right now? I was in Jodite, okay? I was in the Jodites. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm excited today. You can have your ring back. It's making me
Yeah,
Italian.
It made you a different person. That was crazy.
The personality switch.
The ring got
Jesus
powers.
Christ. Do I have borderline personality disorder? Or do you? Because one of us is getting freaky.
I think it would be definitely you.
Fuck.
Maybe Jake
Dang.
would like you more if you had borderline personality disorder.
Who?
You
Jade?
know it.
Jade, my
Jade,
friend. Yeah.
Got it.
You know it. Hell,
I'm not gonna put her
I'm
business
not
out.
gonna-
Actually, I'll cut this out of the
I'm
podcast.
not going to speak for her, but I'm pretty sure a bitch in love. I will go. I will
She's
literally.
kind of obsessed with this dude right now, and he
Uh.
has like borderline personality disorder.
It's like, whew, because like, no
And
wonder you're.
he keeps taking acid like every night,
Bro,
and yeah, and it's clearly making his borderline personality disorder worse. But like,
Acid don't make anything better.
Yeah,
she was what was it she was asking you about? She was like,
does it really
she-
change somebody's
yeah.
outlook on life? And I was like, no, dude, he's a 19-year-old kid. Have you ever done?
She was like,
No, I want to.
well, you've done
just
mushrooms,
one time.
so you know how like
Yeah,
influential
yeah.
they can
She
be on
was-
you. But like,
Oh, yeah,
imagine
they-
doing that. But acid's like 3 steps above
Yeah.
it, a lot harsher on the body and the mind,
and it lasts 12 hours.
And it lasts like 12 hours.
So
See,
here's the
I
thing.
do it one day, one time, and I'd be done.
Here's the
after
thing:
that.
is she was like
That's
asking Bailey about it, and she was like, "Does it really change people for the better?" And like he keeps saying he's changed and this and that. And I'm like, Jade, listen. Anybody who's doing drugs every fucking day is not gonna have a better outlook
Yeah,
on life. Like,
like-
I'm sorry, that's just how that works.
Unless you're just ashamed.
There's
dude.
no drug that
Microdosing.
you can take every single
Yeah.
day, and it's gonna make your life
Especially
better.
if it's
Even
synthetic.
weed. I mean, I'm a piece of shit, and I smoke this stuff every day.
If there was
Let
a
me tell
drug
you.
where if you took it every day it made your life better, I'd be taking it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'd still be doing cocaine if that was what drugs
Yeah,
did.
like
I'd be smoking opium. I'd be me and the boys be sitting
think-
here rolling on oaps.
I'd be like Paul with the spice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I'd be like
I
fucking the
think-
Muad'Dib with the fucking spice.
I think shrooms would be the most influential drug you could take, at least.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
really, it's like shrooms is more. I think shrooms are more beautiful. Like it's more like it's
Yeah.
like sung to you. Sometimes it's sung
Yeah,
to
It's
you.
nice.
I've faced
Nice.
my trauma with
Yeah.
shrooms. It's just
Yeah.
it makes you think different.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and then it's like you take some mushrooms one day and you're like, wow, the top of the trees are turning into bubbles that are flying
Yeah.
into the air, and
Just
I
go on a
love,
walk.
I love my mom, and da da da. And then
Yeah.
the next time
I
you
love
take them,
my
it's
mom.
like your father never loved you.
Yeah.
God is real.
yeah. I don't think
You could kill
shrooms.
yourself and no one would care. And then you're like, oh, I'm never doing this again, and it just totally changed my life. I'm a new
Yeah.
person. Da 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 da. And then
Yeah.
a week later, someone's like, hey, bro, I got some mushrooms, and you're like, oh, I'll eat them. I'm not a pussy.
Fuck yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're like, I changed my life again. I'm gonna shave my head. And
Yep.
Is that what's happening for you right now?
no.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I didn't take enough
this is
mushrooms
very
for-
specific. I don't have any of these. I feel like when you take a big amount, like a decent amount of shrooms, I feel like if you really have that good of a trip, I think it's just your whole mind, like your way
Yeah.
of thinking is just
Yeah.
changing. It's not the actual shrooms
Yeah.
that feeling gives.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mistaked it the first couple of times I took it. Because
You're
the first
just
couple of
feeling all
times,
fine and
yeah,
good, and
yeah.
then one day you just eat some on a whim
And-
in a little bad mood, and then
Well, it's not even that. It's just the next time. Now that I take them, compared to the first 3 times, I mean, for every drug it's like
Yeah.
that. But the way like that I feel, it just sends me out, and I like colors and shit. That's
Yeah.
it. Now it's just not me overthinking everything and being like, "Holy fuck, what is going on?" It's life changing. It's
Yeah.
not life changing. It's just
it's
the way
really
you think.
fun. That's why I like DMT, but DMT is more like a subtle, like,
Yeah.
oh wow, look at these beautiful colors, and then it's God screaming in your face.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's a little.
like no incoherently, just ah!
Yeah, try that for borderline personalities or.
Nut Button was chiming in.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Nut
forgot.
Button agrees to DMT is the shit.
Nut Button's the biggest personality on the podcast.
Yeah, probably,
He's actually the most famous person I've ever met. He's allowed me to meet.
He has his own website.
He allowed me to meet an
He does
ex-president.
have his own website.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
A monopoly
his own
on-
marketing team
Yeah.
and everything. He's working with Jeff Bezos.
You got a fucking monopoly on these
Yeah.
buttons, bro.
Yeah, he's introduced us to the ex-president of the United States,
Obama. Yeah, we had him on a couple podcasts
Obama.
ago.
Obama?
Matt Berry,
Yeah.
Really?
and Jerry Seinfeld, which is really
Dang.
crazy because
Bailey
Nut
doing
Button
a-
is kind
a
of
voice,
anti-Semitic.
but- What?
You heard me?
What?
I said and Jerry Seinfeld, but that's crazy because Nut Button is notoriously kind of anti-Semitic.
Oh yeah, but he loves.
But he
Jerry
loves
Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Is it?
He's
Is
like
it
he's
now?
one of the
Notoriously anti-Semitic.
Nut Button said he's one of the good Jews.
Yeah,
He's like one of the
yeah,
good
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Jesus.
But he gets away with it because he's so charming.
He's an inanimate object with a great personality.
Yeah.
He can say whatever he wants, I guess. But I mean, we got repercussions. We got social security numbers, so we can't be just saying.
Can't be saying whatever.
What if what if every time you said something like, yeah, so every time you say like something and like extremely racist or offensive, you get another number added to your social security. Like it goes up a number, and you have to become that.
You go to apply.
Like,
You go to apply to a job, and they're like, "Jeez, his social security is 25."
Yeah, like what? This guy means
So
some
like,
fucking business.
it would adjust up or down a number, so you would just it would be somebody else.
Okay.
Like it would be like changing social security numbers with somebody, and you're like, "Fuck, who's me now and who am I?"
Just go to apply to
the
like
higher the number goes, the more racist the person is.
Yeah. And it'd be like, you're. So, oh fuck! Now my name's Adolf.
Imagine just going for a McDonald's position. Well, I don't get paid enough for this. You're not working here. I'm not doing this. I'm not typing all that out.
Typing all that out.
That's a long ass. What? That doesn't
Sir,
even make
is this
sense.
social security number real?
Yeah.
Because you have 25 numbers.
Yeah. Check it.
You have 25
Obama's got my back.
Obama's got my back.
I've met the president.
What?
That's really funny. And that episode, I was talking about how
That sounds like activities.
I was like, that's crazy. I didn't say it was crazy that people can't do blackface, but I was talking about how it's like some people still think it's okay to do blackface.
Yeah.
And then I said in the podcast, I said, is it racist to do like black boys? And we were like, I don't know. And then immediately did a 30-minute montage.
I think
He was like, I don't know if it's racist or not. Let me try out this Obama bit for 30 minutes.
Yeah. That sounded nothing like Obama, and it kept like doing a variety of different like.
it's more ignorance than racism.
It's more ignorance.
Yeah.
That's really it.
That's what it is, man. It's more ignorance than racism.
But if you,
Is it now ignorance?
but it's weird. Yeah, now it's not ignorance.
Yeah.
Now
Now
you're
it's
just
just
racist.
racism.
Now you can't do it.
You just added another number, bro.
Well, I'm gonna add 2 more numbers.
2 more. 2 more.
Oh shit.
Welcome to Black People Radio.
Oh, nothing like that one.
Yeah.
Even though it's anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitic and a little racist.
Dude, it's because of Nut Button that Suge Knight actually took the rights to Vanilla Ice's music.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, yeah.
He said Suge Knight. That's
Our audience is too young for that. For that reference.
Our guest is 21.
Oh, yeah.
He does not know what Suge Knight is. That's funny as fuck. He's like Vanilla Ice. Who's that?
No, I was just gonna glance over, like,
Yeah.
That's. I
Ben
know
does
it's
that
fucking
all the
talking
time.
about. Yeah,
He just
I-
lets you
Continue
say-
the bit. Continue.
Yeah, I'll be working. He'll say something. I'll be like, yeah, and I'll go over and do it. I'm like, what the fuck did he say? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I never
Just-
knew in the first place what the fuck he
Just
said. Why
lets
did I
people
go?
say something. And I was like, Ben, you did that? That was a joke.
It's so bad.
You ever worked in a restaurant before?
No, but I've worked
Taco Bell.
fast food for way too fucking long.
Have you ever seen the thing where somebody asks the new person to go empty out the hot water out of the tea
No.
thing?
Oh my
And then
gosh.
just like keep pressing the button to empty out the hot water, but the water is connected to the water line. It's not gonna empty out. It's just kind.
Oh
And-
my, I have a story to talk about this. So,
I'm
the
really
kid,
scared to light this thing.
the kid I was
telling.
telling. Okay,
What?
we can smoke it in a second. Then it's whatever. But the kid I was telling you about on the Line Cucks episode, the kid that had the Coke bottle glasses or whatever. So he had this new. I'm gonna give you some context.
What
So
the fuck just happened? The
So-
Coke bottle glass?
yeah, he had like fucking glasses that looked like the bottom of a Coke bottle, like just like thick, massive ass glasses, and they were circular. And so this kid, every time you would tell him something, he just like wouldn't get it. Like I don't know if he was just like privileged and his parents
Yeah.
did everything for him his whole life,
Yeah.
or if he was just like a little slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like we would tell him like we're emptying out. We're emptying out the oil from the fryer every night, and like we're emptying it into a metal pan, so it's gonna be fucking hot when you grab it. You need to grab it with some towels or something.
Yeah.
He would never get it. Like he would fucking grab it bare hands.
Bro, that's
every
just common
single-
sense. That's not even.
That's just common sense, right? And like no, it would be every single time.
Yeah.
Like he did it 3 times in a night before.
You should
Like,
not need someone to tell you repeatedly not
Every
to touch a hot stove, bro.
So like he just didn't have a lot of common sense
Yeah.
like that. And one day I'm sitting here on the grill and I look over at him and he did something so fucking stupid. I just looked over at him and was like, "Hey, will you do me a favor and go into the freezer and grab the AIR?"
Oh fuck!
it took him a second. He's like, "Grab the gun?" That's
Oh shit, play! You got a gun?
Dude, what the fuck?
Go to the freezer. I'll grab that gun.
That's
for you.
a sick ass
No, but-
restaurant.
Yeah, but no, I told him to grab the AIR for the box of AIR for me, and he walked in there and he was gone off the line for like 10 minutes.
Dude, what if you
can't find air.
imagine you go to a shooting range and there's just a bar on the right? You know how many fucking rednecks would just...
That's a thing, isn't that?
Is it?
like-
Is that a thing? I've never
That's a
been to
thing.
a... I haven't been
It's
to a lot of
illegal
shooting
be
ranges.
drunk and play with a gun.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but,
people
like,
do it, but it's like you can't have like. There's.
I
don't
thought
think
there was a
there's any-
shooting range that had a bar near here. Am I wrong?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not. the
It's
type
such
of
a
guy who
stupid
goes to-
idea, but... Like,
It's a stupid idea,
I would
absolutely.
much rather
you know
drink a beer
people
and fire
would-
off a gun in the woods than do it in the.
in public.
There'd be so many rednecks that would gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I think there is a market.
There's a market for it, definitely. If that's not a thing,
I ain't working up north.
$1 million idea right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
No one take that.
All right,
No.
so imagine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lobby to make drinking alcohol.
Yeah,
while
that's
shooting.
That's next January 6th right there.
We got all these axe throwing places. Why
Oh,
not have? You could have a beer, fire an AK. What's the difference?
Yeah.
You could drink a
Yeah.
beer and throw an axe.
It makes sense to me.
It does make a lot of sense.
Why can't I
honestly.
drink a beer and pop a cap?
Pop a cap.
Come on, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, do that radio voice.
I thought you were
for
going to
so
do a LeBron voice. I was waiting on the LeBron voice. I was like, what's it going to sound like?
This episode of RIFF RANCH is sponsored by LeBron James.
Oh, that's just... that's rough.
I don't know what LeBron James sounds like.
What? You don't know what LeBron James is?
I
The
think
best?
he's like a deep voice.
Oh,
Childish
I'm not going to
Gambino.
say that. I was about to say the best basketball player.
That's a good comparison.
Really?
Deep voice, childish Gambino.
Yeah, like
Yeah, true. That is so fucking true.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Like he has a very deep voice, but he does talk like childish Gambino.
Yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit, yeah.
That's funny.
Fucking, we're 20 minutes in and have not said a thing about Dune.
Yeah, oops. Off
Whoopsie
topic,
daisy.
off
We were
topic.
going to talk about Dune this whole podcast, we said, and then didn't bring it up once.
No.
I've been
Disappointing.
reading Dune recently.
The most disappointing part about me going to see that movie, and
You didn't get the popcorn bucket.
I didn't get to fuck the popcorn.
You didn't get to fuck the popcorn.
Yeah, I didn't go to
You
an
didn't go to an
AMC.
AMC
Yeah.
theater, so you didn't get the worm popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I kept asking.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
a thing?
I kept
Yeah.
walking around
Oh,
the theater
hang on.
like,
Hang on.
so
You
no
haven't-
head?
You haven't seen this?
No, I don't go to AMC.
Dune.
I go to Regal Theaters.
Oh, man. I typed in Dune P, first thing that popped up.
Dude, pussy.
Oh, I've seen it. Never mind. I know
Seen
what the
it?
fuck you guys
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, the popcorn.
Yeah, I saw a video of that on
The
TikTok.
toothy-
I was like,
the
what
toothy
the fuck?
pocket pussy?
The
What is
two
going
things.
on?
And they expect you to be able to eat out of that. Like,
Yeah, I go on
well, obviously
TikTok
gonna
like
fuck it.
go on TikTok 2 times a day, and both times I went on there, I saw that thing.
Today?
No,
Oh,
that was a few days ago. I didn't even know where it was
Where's
from.
that
I
cataract?
didn't even know where it was from at first till I watched the movie like a day ago with
Yeah,
my
it's from
friend Evan.
and if you go to see Dune at an AMC theater, they give you a pocket pussy popcorn bucket.
Yeah. And you get to fuck the popcorn too.
That beer
Oh,
should be ready by now. Let me go check on that.
Yeah.
It's been in the freezer.
Bicycle. Bicycle.
How often were you playing with that thing in the theater?
I didn't get
He's
it.
like, I didn't go to an
Oh, you
AMC
didn't get
theater.
it?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Oh, I thought you said you got it. Oops.
Nah, man, I want to.
That
I
would've
actually
been-
do want to
that
get it
would've
just so
been
I can
pretty
have
sick.
the
Good.
electric value because in a couple years, I'm sure I can resell that. And
Oh yeah.
turn around and buy it for like $30 and sell it for $200.
I feel like you have to wait a couple of years though, at least.
Probably. But as long as I
least.
keep it like pristine and don't actually fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm if I can hold off not fucking it for a decade.
You gotta keep it in your closet.
Yeah,
And
it's tucked away, like forgetting about it, so I don't have the compulsion.
gotta
to
keep the
fuck it
urge
myself.
away.
It's like just like me staring at the closet in a cold sweat one long, long winter night.
Don't put that and the DMT cart in the same room.
Yeah, there you
know?
You fucking oh my god. What's funny is that DMT card smells just like rubber. Like you know when you
like
know when you go
tire
into a shoe
rubber
store?
or just
like you know when you go in a shoe store how the shoes smell like new sneakers.
yeah.
Like new like rubber sole
Mm.
kind of shit. It smells like that. And apparently it tastes like a fucking tire. Like, and I mean, and I've smoked rock DMT before, like the crystallized
really?
version,
Okay.
and that's like it tastes like mothballs and rubber essentially, and it's, I mean, it's, it tastes so bad, but Jesus Christ, It's so good, and it's terrifying. So you can't just do it all the time.
It's so good, it's terrifying, and it's so bad to taste.
It tastes bad, it's terrifying, but it's crazy, and it's not going to kill you.
Just a fucking roller coaster. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a roller coaster of emotions, and the whole time you're like, oh wow, this is nuts. Oh man, am I dying? Oh no, am I breathing? Did I piss myself? I thought it's like your consciousness is trying so hard to stay. Like
awake.
Your psyche's trying so hard to hold on to it, and it's not allowing you to really burst out the way you need to.
Is that you resisting it?
Yeah,
or is that okay?
Yeah, that's your psyche like resisting what you're kind of seeing, and
so
you don't want to be full, because that'd be full blown ego death, and that is terrifying.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
if
is terrifying.
If you've experienced that yet, but
Well,
I mean, when you fully forget who you are completely, it's absolutely terrifying, because that's what we need to have, like, be individuals and stuff. Like, we humans developed that for a reason, you know.
Wow, y'all really moved on from the movie.
Yeah,
huh?
sorry.
Yeah, we were talking about fucking.
See,
popcorn.
he's seen the second one. I haven't, so I can't really talk about it with him.
See, I've seen neither of the movies and have gotten halfway through the book.
This dude knows more than me about the first movie, and he's only halfway through the fucking audiobook.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, like that is what he does.
You know me. You know how I'm
Hey, yo, y'all know they're making a new Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4?
I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a thing.
fucking
How long has it been in, like, production?
So, no, I heard that...
Do you know?
I heard that...
They started making it years ago, and because it's been so long, they started to release some footage of that, like while they were working on set, but they never really developed it. But Sam Raimi is making it, is directing it. And
one of the original ideas for Spider-Man 4 was the idea they ended up settling on before the movie got canceled was that the Vulture was going to be the main villain. But before they concretely settled on that, one of the ideas that they had in the writing room was Jim Carrey as Carnage.
That'd be so
that would be
sick.
crazy.
That would be nuts.
Yeah.
He would be such a good fit for that.
Mm-hmm.
And now he really is a sociopath. So he can
No, I thought he stopped acting.
He was in something recently, wasn't he?
I think
he plays in Sonic. Never mind.
Yeah,
he's
I think he quit
Eggman
after
in
Yeah,
Sonic.
he's Eggman.
That's all he does now.
I'm going to fuck the blue one. I thought after that movie he said he was done.
Well, no, he's Eggman in all 3 Sonic movies. Sonic 3 is about to come out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
They
that
just...
with Knuckle.
No, Knuckles was in the
With
second
Knuckle.
one. They just dropped the poster for the 3rd one, and it's Sonic and Shadow. Yeah.
But do you know if he's acting any other feature movie?
Oh no. Other than Sonic, I don't think he's done anything really.
That's such a legacy to leave behind on such a weird movie.
Yeah.
Such a kids movie.
What a weird note to end on for
that's...
Jim Carrey is Sonic the Hedgehog.
He should
There's
have
gonna be
done
a generation of our kids basically that grow up on fucking Jim Carrey, knowing him as Dr. Eggman.
But what if he just remade? What if they remade the Mask movie? I can't remember what it's called. Is it just Mask?
Yeah,
the Mask. Okay.
Bella's never seen the first Mask. She's
I
only
haven't
seen the second
Mask.
Really?
I've seen parts of it because I grew up with.
We should watch it tonight. She just bought it on DVD because she's never seen the first one. Yeah, that would be awesome. Holy shit.
Never watched Mask. What else have I not watched that's really popular?
She's seen the second one.
What's your favorite movie? Just...
Oh, man, that's crazy. Bailey was going to ask you what are your top 3 movies. So we've actually talked about this on the podcast before. Top 3, I don't remember what I said last time. Dark Knight is my number 1 favorite movie.
The new one? Wait.
The Dark Knight. The one that came out in 2008.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, with Heath Ledger? Yeah.
Favorite movie of all time. Good Will Hunting's my number 2. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good Will Hunting, and I don't remember what I said my number 3 was. But, those are definitely 2 of my
Off the top of your head, though. You gotta name a third one.
A third one off the top of my head.
Don't think about it too hard.
Captain America Civil War. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's I don't...
That's actually my favorite Marvel movie. So, literally, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I don't remember how many episodes ago it was, but we named off our top 3 Marvel movies, and then we said, what is, our favorite Marvel trilogy of movies, and what is our least favorite. And so, he just asked me what my favorite movie was. Isn't that crazy? We were going to ask him that. But, then I started talking about my top 3 favorite movies. But anyway,
Bang Bros, Season 1, Episode 1.
Dang, there's seasons? What the fuck? I just go on the website.
No,
you go in depth.
My stepmom.
I have an argument for this. My favorite Marvel trilogy is Captain America. I think it, like, cohesively is the best one as a trilogy. Like, because each movie builds off the last one, and it's like they're all kind of about Bucky and, like, his friendship with Steve and, like, that
And
whole
it
thing.
connects
It's
to
like,
everyone else's story too. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
And I told Bailey my least favorite, or not my least favorite, but the one that I think is the worst as a trilogy is Spider-Man, because you cannot watch any of the Spider-Man movies without watching other Marvel shit. It doesn't work as a trilogy.
See, I loved The Amazing Spider-Man with
Oh yeah, great movie. What? Oh, I'm sorry. What was your what's your favorite movie?
My
top three right now.
Top three right now. See, I don't have favorite movies. I just watch whatever like I'm feeling. But because I rewatch a lot of movies, I don't really aim for new things.
That's so funny because Devin's the exact opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Movies. He won't. It pisses me off.
Devin does not like rewatching movies. He's seen it once before. He doesn't want to.
He's like my best friend, and we are like total opposites in personality, choices on what the fuck we like. Like the only thing we have in common is video game genres
and D&D.
And D&D. That's a big one. That's the
D&Dizzle.
That's the almost number one besides fucking Valorant.
Really, side note, I was getting ice in there, and I mean, I don't think it is, but is there a
There's cum in our freezer?
There's cum in your freezer. Why is there cum in your freezer?
See what had happened, Bailey.
And it don't taste like cum because I ate it.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Is that really?
I had to make sure. I had to make sure.
It's not just.
So you know,
Bella was trying to make nice like mixed drinks a while back, and she put like coconut cream or something in an ice tray, and like it didn't freeze right. So now there's just like goopy shit.
A taste of Kyle in every drink.
That's disgusting.
I know she's not supplying the jizz herself.
Yeah, no, okay, so top three movies that I would watch right now.
Oh, yeah.
Megamind, obviously, since we've been talking
about
all
this is the first time I've met you and you've mentioned Megamind.
I love it.
He told me earlier, me and my mom earlier today, or was it today? I don't know. He told us that he watches Megamind once a month, though.
Yeah.
It's
like dedication.
I have to. I grew up with it. Big Hero 6, big one.
A good one. Okay.
So every time.
Oh, that's
right.
All
right. So how do you guys dap people up? Like, just do you guys even dap people up? That's the question. Oh, dude. So
I'm from the hood, Playboy. Like, hey, Playboy.
No. So what me and my brother do, my little brother, is that we love Big Hero 6, and we just do this, and we pull back, we fist bump, and we go la 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 la. But with everyone else, it's just get out of here. You know what I mean?
Get out of here.
I feel so old because I've never seen Big Hero 6.
Really?
It's not that much of a kids movie. It's just one. I don't know. I grew up with it.
I think I tried because I know something to do with
if you know anything.
It's just the charm of the movie. And I love it.
No, it was his brother.
He's like, I've seen the mom on Rule 34 before or something. Aunt Cass, right? Like, I was saying you've seen the mom or the aunt.
Oh yeah, you've seen the aunt. You've definitely seen the aunt.
Yeah.
But I don't like it for that one.
I do, yeah, I do know that one. It was her and Mrs. Incredible.
In the same video.
In the same video. Yeah. It was a documentary I was looking at.
It's a documentary. I was looking for a documentary from that.
That's crazy. But, okay, then my third, it's not a movie, but it's any Ghibli movie. Any Ghibli animated movie.
What
I will, every time I watch a Ghibli movie.
I know we've talked about it before.
Well, they do change an awful lot, but I mean, I still think
you said some out there movies last time, some stuff I've never heard of. I really
enjoy them. Well, it's not about, for me, it's not about, I mean, I guess there's different tiers to it, honestly, because I'm like super autistic about movies and shit. But
Me too,
I really like things that make me feel a certain way when I watch it. So I like Into the Void, which is like an art film from like the mid 2000s, or at least like before the 2010s. It's like 2008, and that one is about kind of like DMT and spiritualism, and it goes over a specific type of belief. I can't think of the name of the belief right now, but it's basically like reincarnation and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool, and you get to see through like the perspective of this guy entirely. Like you see him as a person, and you see like every time he blinks, you see it, and you hear his thoughts. And he smokes DMT, and you see that. And then I'm gonna spoil the movie for you, but at some point he fucking he dies. He gets shot, so you see his soul rise up, and from then on, it's the perspective of his soul left over, traveling throughout his past, present, and future, looking through his life. And the whole point is, he's supposed to do this over and over again until he wants to reincarnate, and eventually it becomes like a hell for him. So he has to reincarnate, and it's really good.
How old is it?
It came out in 2008, so
okay.
At least like 20.
It's 15.
That's awesome.
15.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. It's you can find it on like if you just look it up on your Roku TV. Like,
I might
search,
actually. Yeah.
You can find it somewhere probably on.
I just bought a Roku TV, so that's
there you
pretty
go.
Hell yeah.
It's probably on like Pluto or some shit like that, or Tubi.
Tubi.
That Cloud Atlas, amazing. I cry almost every time I see the movie. It was made by the same people who made the Matrix movies. It's also about reincarnation.
Old or new? Matrix
that
movies.
one came
That
out
one's older, right? Am I wrong?
It came out in like 2013.
Oh, it's not as old as I
Yeah, it's not as old. It's got like Halle Berry,
It's like
Tom
10 years
Hanks,
old.
shit like that. It's got a lot of good actors in it, and I don't know, the last, it always changes up for me. Like I think. I'm really into artsy fartsy movies, but Rain Over Me, that
awesome.
one movie I was talking about with Adam Sandler while we was out eating.
Yeah.
That one is really good. But I usually I always find some shit, you know. But I mean, Troy, god damn it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen clips of it. I haven't actually seen it though.
Troy was Devin's favorite movie for the longest
Wow.
time. Yeah, he loved Troy
That
when
is
he was
weird.
younger. Yeah.
So there is a movie he'll rewatch.
No,
He's like,
not that he'll rewatch.
I don't know that he.
He's like, I saw it once from what I remember of it 10 years ago. It was really
he is
fucking
so
cool.
he is. If you point it out, he's even more stubborn about it. He's like, nah, I don't even want to look at it. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh yeah. If you try to point
He's
out
so
the
funny.
fact that he won't rewatch movies, it'll make him want to watch stuff again even less.
Yeah, it's so funny. He's such an interesting human.
You're like, this is a new movie, but it's different.
But it's different.
Vanilla Sky. That's a really good one. Have you seen that?
Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky. It's a Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise movie where he's like this like rich playboy guy, and then like he ends up, I don't know, just gets fucking trippy, gets real trippy, and you figure out like he's in like a, I don't know. I'm spoiling the movies, but there's like in a simulation or whatever, and he Jason Lee's in it. Jason Lee's like his best friend in the movie and shit, and it's real good. That one made me feel a type of way when I watched it on acid. But the movies are good. It's really hard for me to distinguish like a top 3. It's more like a fucking like a bunch of
You were
movies.
just talking about on the way over here that watching a new movie gives you anxiety.
Yeah,
'Cause
watching
you don't
that,
know what's
yeah.
gonna happen.
My
That happens to you too?
No,
What?
I mean
I
a
was
little
about
bit.
to say.
But my best friend Charlie, he wants to be a filmmaker, so he watches all these obscure movies. He memorizes everything. He looks at all the symbolism, all that stuff. He
that's
literally
what I love
analyzes
to do.
it. He does reviews online and stuff too.
Really?
It's really cool.
Yeah, that's the shit that I eventually want to do with this, is have my own thing where I'm like reviewing
That'd be
movies and
awesome,
stuff, because I just love breaking down, even like when it's going like frame for frame.
Yeah.
You can see like the camera work in it.
Oh,
It's like super nerdy about the like. I don't know, super.
I'd like
fun. Fun times.
I like to, well, every Ghibli movie I watch shrooms while I'm on shrooms, and I want to like take notes on like everything I actually see if I take like a lot.
Just
That'd
like
be
what you're
fun.
thinking at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
What's
exactly.
your-
What's your favorite Studio Ghibli?
Fuck, that's
Spirited
hard.
Away.
Spirited Away.
Spirited
mine,
Away
yeah.
is good. What's the Boy in the Castle? Howl's Gate. Howl's
Howl's
Castle.
Castle.
Howl's
Howl's
Moving
Moving
Castle.
Castle is
That's my
really good.
favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
I love Ponyo. It's such a feel good, like beautiful, but Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. That and the saddest one probably has to be what the Fireflies are, whatever the Fireflies one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Well, the was about the boy and his brother or his sister, and it's right after the Hiroshima bombings. And
Yes.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I've seen
Yeah.
it once.
Yeah, and he like ends up dying from radiation poisoning
That's
and
crazy.
shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he? Because he's
Yeah.
living like in the gutter.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so sad, so sad. But Ponyo is so good.
You know,
That's such a weird
similar.
way to giggle about a movie about a little girl fish witch. Thing.
Oh, is that your Google?
similar to the Ghibli movies, because Ghibli is about to put out the last Ghibli movie or
Yeah.
whatever. Quentin Tarantino's about to put out his last movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he said that.
It is. Yeah,
he said that
is.
he wants to, because I was just watching a whole interview with Quentin Tarantino, and he was talking about how like the next one's going to be his last movie. I don't remember what he said it was going to be or what it's about to be. But he was basically saying that like he wants to get out, leaving people wanting more, basically, and like get out. He doesn't want to be like the kind of director that just keeps making movies until like you're making shit.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah.
He is such a good director.
Yeah.
This movie right here is going to be called From Musk to
Pulp
Soul.
Fiction. I should have said Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
That would have been another good. That's another one of my favorite movies.
Oh, you know what? I actually should have said The Hateful Eight and Inglourious Bastards. Those two.
Those are
Yeah,
good.
Hatefully is good.
Yeah, The Hateful Eight is really good. Watch that on psychedelics.
I don't think I finished.
That's
that
a character study. You want to fucking.
That'll be happening. That will be happening.
and it's like so like you're just tensed up the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And I remember like throughout the whole I watched it on like 2 or 3 hits of acid once. And I watched like the super long version that they have on it, where it's like the 4 chapters.
Yeah.
Each chapter is like an hour and a half long. And so it took up the whole trip. And towards the middle where I'm peaking is around the time that Samuel Jackson does the thing with the old man where he goes, "Well, I had your son sucking on my big black Johnson." And I talk about everyone that's watching it with me is uncomfortable. They're just like, "Oh, why are we watching this?" And I am hysterically laughing at this monologue. And they're like, "This isn't fucking funny." And I'm like, "It is
Pretty
so
fucking
funny."
funny.
If you saw it from my point of view, it'd be so funny.
Imagine Samuel Jackson face fucking that racist white motherfucker's son. It's like, that's so fucking funny. That old man's been calling him the N-word the whole time. You telling me that you don't want to see him get shot right now? Like, fuck. And then you got, I don't know. You go, "They shot me in my big black balls."
On the note of movies, you went and saw Dune 2 this weekend?
I did. Damn, this Zen is fucking me up. I did see Dune 2. It was really fun. I thought it was action the whole time. Like, there was a little bit where it was...
Really? The first one's really slow.
Yeah, the first one was really slow, but it's almost like... It
I'm
almost starts with the shit going. Like, you're like,
So-
okay, they pick up and they run
Well, yeah,
with
it
it.
That's
starts.
awesome.
It starts in the middle of a book. Like, but no, I've been reading the book lately. I've been trying to get into it before I go and see Dune or whatever. And the first one is kind of slow. It's a lot of people talking and inner monologue and stuff. But I'm kind of at the point where like shit's building up, and I'm not gonna say exactly what happens or spoil any. But someone just got poisoned. Like, that is what I'm gonna say. And like, I don't know. It's getting exciting. The point that where I'm at and everything. With everything.
Well, at this point, if you're listening, to
Actually,
this,
that's
and
true.
you're
That's
interested
true.
in
We're
Dune
talking
at
about
all, you've-
what I'm talking about is the first Dune movie. So I guess it's not really. I'm at the point where the Duke gets poisoned and everything, and he's captured by the Baron, and he's got the whole thing with his tooth, and he's about to like fucking bite down on it, but he's got to wait for the Baron to get closer to him, and it's like a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's like right where I'm at. Kind of like that's when I feel like things are starting to pick up in the book at least.
And I feel like if you break it down, like the points of the movie itself, the whole time I'm watching, I keep thinking like it's very much reminiscent of Abrahamic religion's influence on political ideologies. Considering there's the houses always fighting for each other, and then you got this guy who's supposed to be an outsider helping these people coming in from this. You know what I'm saying? It's very it's very in there, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, huh, wow, this is crazy. And I'm trying to nudge my buddy, like, hey, do you see this? And he's like, yeah, dude, this is awesome. And I'm like, no, but they're doing the thing. We do this, and he's
we
like,
do this.
and I'm like, this is like he's commenting on our society.
You're on a lot of mushrooms.
No, I didn't see it on mushrooms. No, I will never go back to the theater on mushrooms.
Oh yeah. He
Whoa,
went and saw
why?
He went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3 last night.
That
Yes.
is
It was
sad. I would be crying
like,
my
the thing
eyes
where
out.
Rocket's sitting there like they die, and then he's like, "Ah!" That whole thing. I mean, you talk
I need to
about,
see Guardians 3 still.
and it was like
It's the saddest fucking movie.
It's really.
It's sad, but it's good.
It's the
it's
saddest
about the
part of the
self
movie?
too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about the self. And because there's like the mother, the father, and that's what
Yeah.
his movies were. So like I'm watching it, and I'm on a higher dose of mushrooms than I need to be in public. I'm having very intense visuals and all this stuff, and it's me. I am Rocket Raccoon, and I'm experiencing this, but I'm also the high evolutionary trying to create perfection. And then once I realized that I will never be perfect, I got to run away, destroying everything around me. And I was like, I'm just a walking cataclysm, and I'm gonna fucking and then I I literally before the movie really like as soon as the credits rolled,
Yeah.
I was up out of my seat for the whole last song at the end of it. And I'm standing there like making everyone nervous. As soon as the credits go up, I get up and I bolt out the fucking door, and my buddy just follows me, who's just as high as I am.
Jesus.
And I'm like, I need you to drive us home right now. We have to get home right now.
You're like, that was a little too intense.
Yeah, and
movies do like Howl's moving.
Wait.
Oh my.
yeah,
Would Dune 2 have been a bad movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's like me if I were to watch it at home and like really try to dig into the symbolism of it, it would blow your mind. But I'm sitting there and it's crazy how effective something
really
like
is
that
a good
really
series.
is. Like you're talking about like somebody who's sent to be like he's like Paul is like really trying to be a good dude.
Yeah,
And he's like, and he's seeing glimpses of the future, and he's like,
It's-
I'm gonna kill all these people. I can't
It's
do it.
funny because I keep seeing people compare him to Anakin, but Anakin was like doing what he's doing for the people he loves or whatever. No, Paul is doing everything that he does for all of the right reasons, to like better humanity and
Exactly.
everything.
And a big
he's like,
portion of it
fuck
is
my
also
my
vengeance.
own life and my own relationships and like all of that.
Yeah.
Like he's really trying to benefit like what's gonna happen in the future of humanity.
There's at one point where he says he's talking to his mom, and he's like, oh, I'm going to lay waste to the Harkonnen or some shit like that. Basically saying he's gonna and she's like, your father didn't believe in revenge, and he looks at her and he's like, I'm not my father. I'm Muad'Dib. Whatever. Muad'Dib.
It's so funny to me that
I am the Watan Kazarak.
exactly.
I can't say the words now that I fucking.
It's so funny to me that the second book's called Messiah, and nobody in any of those books or anything say Messiah. They say it like the.
They say it a lot in the second one.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they keep doing the thing.
Because they have a word in like the women religion or whatever for like what the Messiah is called. I forget what the word is. Yeah. So, and they keep saying that in the book instead of saying Messiah. So it's so funny to me that the second book is called Messiah when they keep saying what is it?
Quit saying Tatarack. Some
Quince
shit like
and Tatarack. They
So-
keep saying
You gotta
Quince.
pronounce it all. You can't
Yeah.
just half-ass it.
Tatariki, you know my buddy Tatariki.
It's,
My boy
in the book-
Tatariki, he's
in the
tailing
book,
it.
they keep saying Quince and Tatarack instead of Messiah, and it's just so funny to me that like it's called Messiah when like nobody says that ever.
Better than them saying the name of the fucking movie
I guess so.
24/7.
Yeah.
My dude. Desert Power!
Desert Power.
They say that in the movies. So there's like 3 times where it's like, Desert Power. And I'm like, why would you ruin the ambiance of this movie? And it's also what is really crazy is like the movie visually, and there were several parts of this movie where I'm watching it as like a cinephile, and I'm like, damn, these graphics are crazy. Like the attention to detail they put into some things are like awesome. And then they go and fuck around and fucking throw. What's his fucking name?
Yeah.
The goddamn Italian dude I was making fun of earlier. I can't Christopher fucking Walken.
Yeah.
It's like he's like on his last legs. Like he's like hunched over. Like he's just he looks beat in this movie.
Oh, really?
And it's like his character's supposed to be beat, I guess. But this is an old. He's played in so many mafia movies. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in this character role. Like, it's crazy. And I'm sitting
He's
there
like, I'm supposed to be the boss.
I'm the fucking boss of this family. Okay, you're gonna fucking pay me with respect. Okay, you're gonna put $3,000 on the front end every month. Okay. All right, I love
Christopher
you.
Walken, Mr. Walken, you're supposed to be an emperor who's on his last leg, basically. Like, and he's like, I'm the fucking boss.
Hey, yo, this is a science fiction movie, like for the nerds and shit. Hey, my friend. Hey, I thought this was, about the mob. I thought this was the remake for The Sopranos. That's the anniversary. That by the time this is, the anniversary's already happened, but whatever. But I also found it really, like, and it gets to where like Paul is like.
Paul seems like a kick-ass dude.
It seems
Like kick-ass, dude.
it seems like at some point he realizes what he's just gonna have to do, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's
I
like,
heard-
fuck it, and he
Yeah,
starts
fuck it.
using the stuff to his
From
advantage.
From what I've heard in the movie and in the book, at the point where he sees the golden path and he knows what he has to do, there's like a switch that just goes off in his character, and he's like a completely different person basically, because he's like, I have to be this person in order for this to happen, kind of thing.
And I think it's crazy.
The book is really crazy because they kind of explain in the book that like Paul's just fucking good at everything. Like he's the male, he's the male of his religion basically. He's the only male, and he's basically the Messiah because he's the male. And like fucking, he's born. He has the right genetics to become a mentat, which are like the human computers basically. And like,
yeah, when you told me about that, I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't even hear about that. Humans
are computers.
Yeah. Some of them. What else was it? There's just so much that's like, wow, they're just showing you like, wow, Paul's fucking good at everything. Like everything he does, he just has he's not a master of the way of the voice, but he has like the way of the voice or whatever, which is like not really magic. It's just like having really high charisma in D&D kind of.
Yes.
Like,
so rolling a fucking.
That's the best way to describe that fucking power.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
So funny.
When he was born, they put all of his stats and agility and charisma. And let him fucking roll with a high luck.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's basically what he has.
That is actually like what happens in D&D.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's
persuading everyone to do whatever the fuck you want.
And then his mom, there's like the scene where like they're captured and he speaks up to the guards, and his mom's thinking in her head, in the book at least, and she's like, no, he can't do it. He's not a master of the way of the voice. And then she realizes that he's got that fucking nat 20 going on.
He got that dog in him.
Yeah, he's got
that dog in him. God.
Dude,
when I saw that in the movie, I was like, holy, okay, he's just fucking goated. What's going on?
Yeah, he's just fucking good at everything. And then he's like,
no, Paul, you can't do that. You're not strong enough.
And when they get in and when they get in that like ritualistic fight in between the clan, after he gets exiled or whatever happens, I can't remember. I'm too fucking messed up. But like, whenever he would just beat the shit out of this dude, everyone thought he was gonna die too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Beats the ever living shit, and
he's just fucking so good at everything, and then kind of turns out that he has to be this piece of shit in order for like everything to be the way that it's supposed to be. And it's kind of like, damn, Paul, like you had everything and you fucking literally gave it all away to fucking save the universe.
He was fucking the chick from Euphoria.
He was fucking the chick from Euphoria. And then like even more so, he's like, not only does he have to give all this away, he has to start the Holy War, and you know he's gonna fucking win because he's good at everything. Like,
but he's such a good character.
Yeah, he is such a good character.
Such a good character, though.
Yeah.
He's literally just good at everything.
He's like a Mary Sue, but like in a good way. Like,
Mary Sue.
Like if he were so this was crazy when I first watched Dune. I was like, this is just how like a D&D campaign would go. I feel, and it I don't know. It's just it's so funny. Yeah, he has all the right responses to all of the most critical situations ever, and it's like someone's planning out everything, which it is. Yeah. But you know what I mean.
What's really funny in the movie, Salvatore, like the guy who spits in the movie. Remember the guy who goes and spits at
yes.
That guy, he's a big part of the movie, the second one. But the whole time, no matter what Paul does, he's like, Murad'Dib, yes, Richard, he is the chosen one. Like everything. Like there's a part where
Salvatore does?
There's a part where Buddy is, or Paul is acting dumb, or like I theorized that he was just playing dumb. He was playing dumb, and then he's like, and Salvatore's sitting there talking to like all the people who like believe in the prophecy and everything. It's like, kind of like split. Like a lot of people are like, "That's bullshit. That's something that these witches said to us to fuck with us," which is true. And then you got the other people who are like, "No, it's as written. It's the prophecy." Anyway, so he's sitting there with these people who believe in the prophecy, and he's like, "Of course, Murad'Dib would not boast about the powers of the spice. Of course, he would flame ignorance because he does not want the attention. It is as written. He is selfless." And he's like, "What the fuck?" And
he kind of gets forced into the position because everybody thinks he's just being humble, and he's like, "No, I'm not your fucking Messiah."
He's like, "It is crazy how humble he is. I love him. That is our God now."
That's
he's over there just like literally playing dumb, walking around in the sand like, "Oh." And he's like, "As written, as written."
This dude got this script, man. He's got the script in the movie. He's literally holding it up to the camera. He's like, "You are the Messiah, bro. What are you talking about? You're not."
It says right here, Paul.
Yeah, that's all he's doing.
He's
the
like,
whole
as
movie.
written, Timothy
Like,
Chalamet.
there's like a side project where it's just him, just showing people all across the country.
You look at
Or
me
the
now and you
world.
sing
See,
me
this is
some
what-
Yeah, yeah.
This is what the director has written.
5 gold to see the prophecy. Like, just making a living off this shit. Like,
You must roll a D, a nat 20 to see the prophecy.
oh, so
Like Salvatore, let us see these pages that talk about this guy being our new Messiah. I don't believe it. I mean, you have the paper in your back pocket. Just show.
You literally pull out your eyes,
roll
like-
a nat 20 before you can see the goods.
Also, so like, I realize I'm only 8 hours into this 20-hour fucking audiobook, but all the videos I've seen about Dune talk about the worms so much, like they're this huge part of Dune. And like the worms are barely in the fucking book in the 8 hours that I've got.
Oh yeah, the worms are like
The worms
so
are,
much
like-
more prevalent. I could understand why the worms. It's 20 hours and the movie's 3 hours. Like,
yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
I tell you what, though, I mean, looking into a lot of stuff about Dune, it's crazy. We keep using that term as an act, like we think everything's just been so crazy this whole episode.
Insane.
It's been so crazy.
It's so crazy.
It is
But,
crazy. No, like I kept saying that
More-
today when I was listening. I was listening to the audiobook, and every now and then I'd be like, "Dude, this shit is so crazy." Like
Dude,
every now
right-
and then I just kept saying that.
Yeah,
Like,
you do say that a lot. You
Yeah.
still do.
Yeah.
But I think one other word, crazy. What is it? I think redonkulous should be used unironically.
Redonkulous.
Oh, that shit was redonkadonk.
Yeah, like-
Redonkadonk.
Redonkatrunk.
Like
Bro,
that.
shit was
That's
crazy.
that's the new crazy.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
the new crazy.
To me.
Redonkadonk.
That's my opinion.
Hashtag. As you know, I thought about this earlier. Like, what if you use like what if you say words you're not supposed to say, but you say them in just like a different. You say the
Yeah, you say it in a
like,
normal tone.
well, no, like you say like the syllables in a different tone. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like you can't say retarded, but like you can be retarded. You know,
Sort of to an extent.
retarded. You're retarded.
That just makes you sound like a fucking dick.
It sounds like you're emphasizing. it.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
you gotta
we'll
say
cut
it
that
in
out.
like a normal like tone, like professional tone, so people are like, is that supposed?
We gotta
is he
be-
supposed to say that? Like,
Re.
he's allowed to say that?
Is he allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Is he allowed to say
I said that in front of my homegirl just as a joke. Like I said something, I was like, "That's horrid." Just
That's a good version. That's a good version of
That
what you
was
just
good,
did.
Yeah.
If you did it somewhat like that for every word,
Oh my
that'd
gosh,
be good.
that
She
would
was like, "Don't say that. You cannot say that." And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm a little retarded."
Just
She didn't like that,
lessen.
that's
You're
funny.
just lessening the blow.
Yeah. Now goes this dig in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
But Dune was really fun, and I thought
really
that it
got
was like,
pissed. Where
So the door on the right. Walk out of here.
Mhm.
Take a right. There's a door on the right.
Got it. Thank you.
pow, right in the pisser.
Right in the pisser.
I've taken a piss like 3 times since I've been hanging out with you guys, and I don't know why. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, we out here big piss. What you doing? Cooking chicken grease in there, soldier?
She just went and got ice cream.
Did she? Hell yes.
Cooking chicken in there.
Oh no, I was talking about him.
No, I got that. Sydney has this joke that she found online that she used to say all the time. Yeah, I was about to close it out and come out there.
Oh.
But Sydney has this joke that she used to say all the time, and she was like, I heard girls with good pussy, what is it? Have loud pee. That's what it is. She was like, I heard girls with good pussy have loud pee, and when I pee, it sounds like I'm frying chicken. Riff Ranch.
Hold on, I will actually clean off my thingy.
I will. For once, I'm gonna clean my camera. Riff Ranch. Oh, you're gonna record
Ram
this now.
Ranch.
Ram Ranch.
Yeah, we ramming and we slamming on the ranch.
Riff Ranch.
Riff Ranch. I can't see you past that mic.
Pass the mic.
The little
My
bitty guy.
my expensive mic.
Yes.
Not my expensive mic.
Not my expensive microphone. Oh no.
And nut button.
Not my expensive cum button. No.
No. But yeah, Dune is it's really a kick-ass series. I love Dune. So far from what I've read of it. I'm gonna watch the first one. We should all go and see the second one.
Yeah, we'll go see the second one.
Yeah.
Can I try to Can I try to do like a?
I'll try to get. Honest, if
I
you
know
can,
what happens in the second one already, but like.
If you want to plan with it, I'll try to get Devin in.
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah,
try
that'd
to
be
get
fun.
Devin in.
Yeah, he only has to watch it one fucking time.
No,
so.
he yeah, exactly.
He's
he
down.
he actually really liked the first
What
one.
I'm gonna get him to watch a movie with me one day, and then I'm gonna trick him by playing the exact same movie. But that's a totally different movie. It's a director's cut. There's just 6 minutes in the middle of the movie that we're in. It's a different movie, Devin. Bailey, I've seen Lord of the Rings.
He really is. Cool,
Watch
dude.
it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. He met Devin. I had Bailey over for Thanksgiving this past year, and he met Devin for a little bit. He didn't really talk much.
Yeah, I feel like
That's Devin.
I feel like Devin and were you there? On the
You're an extrovert. He is an introvert.
Oh
Yeah.
So it kind of mixes weird.
Yeah,
I feel
it's fun.
he doesn't like to talk. He just doesn't.
That's so good.
just like.
Well,
I told him, I said, I like that. One of the first things I said to him, I think, was, I said, you look like if Andrew and Kyle did that thing from Dragon Ball where they fused.
Okay, he probably thought that was funny.
So you want a shot? And he goes, no.
Okay, the shot probably put him off.
I was like, and I walked in, I was like, hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Mom, nice to meet you. Boom. Flicks off the fucking top of the bottle. And shots, everybody. Ah! But I'm a different man now.
He is.
See, I've known Devin since probably like 7th, 8th grade, and I've just started hanging out with him like a couple months ago, or not a couple months, probably 6 months ago, and I started working with him, and now I just know his whole family. It's weird.
It's so funny.
Or almost his whole family. It's so weird.
He is
It happens
71 days sober today.
Oh, am I?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yay.
are you?
Yeah.
You're questioning?
Yeah, I didn't do the math today. What is it, 11? Yeah, 71.
The drinks in front of you probably aren't helping.
Oh, no, that's
No.
fine.
Oh,
Let's
That's
go,
why he
Kane.
went
I'd be
and got the
like,
water.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I was like, I need to give
Good.
me something to hydrate with because
Yeah.
this thing's going to make me... Can I have a swig of both of y'all's beers?
Yeah, no, good
Well,
shit, bro.
I think I'm gonna close it out here. That's been a good pod. It's been a good hour.
Hold on, I
What's
want
up?
to do a radio commercial thing for the Dune movie.
Oh, for the Dune movie? Okay.
Oh, what are you doing?
On a desert world, where gay Timothy Chalamet finds Zendaya from Euphoria, and they fuck.
Okay, that was it. Goodbye, everybody.
That was the whole promo for the Dune movie.
Go watch the Dune movie.
Well, this has been episode 38 of the Riff Ranch. Thank you guys. Go check us out on Instagram, Patreon, YouTube. Hell yeah. Bye, Mom.
Bye. Jade.